What's going on there, Flyers Nations? Yeah, this is TJ Fan, and I'm doing the pregame and postgame because I didn't get a chance to do my Flyers video last night because I did watch a Flyers game against the Carolina Hurricanes. They wrap up their road game. They are now 1-4-1. But the Flyers did lose to Carolina Hurricanes last night. But at least they got 1 point. So I'm not upset about that. I don't get upset when the Flyers lose in overtime because because I'm okay with 1 point. And right now in the standings in the Eastern Conference, the Flyers the Flyers the Flyers are hanging on in the eighth spot, and if the playoffs would have started today. But you know what? I don't really worry about that. I don't really keep track of it. To be honest with you, I don't really keep track of it until anywhere between the All Star after the All Star break to the trade deadline, and so that's when I start keeping an eye on the standings with the playoff race. So after the All Star break, I start keeping an eye on the standings or the playoff race or whatever you want to call it. After what like to see where the Flyers are, but right, but I'll start keeping an eye on it after the All Star break, and then I'll know whether if the Flyers will make the playoffs or not. But right now, to me, it's still too early. But I'll start worrying about it after the All Star break. The All Star break will be in a couple more weeks away in St. Louis. I'm looking forward to watching it, and congratulations to Travis Konechny, who will be playing in the 2020 All Star game, which I'm looking forward to it. I always enjoy watching the All Star game for hockey. The best part is the skills competition. That's probably one of my favorite parts, and then the actual All Star game too. But as for baseball, I don't really care for the MLB All Star game, but I like the home run derby. I look forward to watching the home run derby much more than watching the MLB All Star game. With all due respect to Major League Baseball All Star game, but to me, I like the home run derby. But with hockey, I like both. I like the skills competition and the All Star game. You get to see different stars and different players in every angle and in every place. But but uh, but but I'm not but I was glad this. I mean, the Flyers had a good start in Carolina 2-0, but then they lost 5-4, and then tonight they are back at home against the Washington Capitals. Uh, I mean, can the Flyers get a win tonight at home? I have no idea, but I'm gonna recap. I'm gonna have a post game for you after the Flyers game. The puck will drop in a few minutes here at the Wells Fargo Center in South Philly, and I want to see Jake Voracek score. He does have more assists, which is fine, but I want to see more goals from Jake Voracek. But with all due respect to him, I'm happy for him to see more assists in games, but I want to see him get more goals too. And and you know, same thing goes to Claude Giroux and JVR, but the Flyers have been struggling on the road. There's no doubt about it. But but all right. I'm gonna have a recap. I'm gonna have a recap for you. I'm gonna have a post game show for you right after this video. So let's go Flyers, and let's hope we can get a win. So yeah. All right. I'll see you and this is part 1, and part 2 is next. All right. Stay tuned for post game. Well, just like that. Well, on a bigger and better note, Flyers beat the Washington Capitals 3-2, and obviously the Flyers have a better home record than they do on the road. The Flyers home record has been great, but the Flyers home record, as we can tell, has been garbage. But Flyers win tonight 3-2 over the Washington Capitals. Travis Konechny strike first, which is good, and then Kevin Hayes scored the second goal, which made it actually it was Kevin Hayes, and then Robert Hagg scored tonight, so which made it a 3-2 victory. And then it was Backstrom and Verna who scored for Washington. But Alex Ovechkin, he's been a little quiet tonight. But other than that, it was a good game to watch. But listen, it was a very important win for the Flyers tonight, and it was good to see the Flyers get a win in their own barn. And basically, it was very important because the Flyers' schedule isn't going to get any easier. And with that being said, the Flyers' upcoming schedule is you have the Tampa Bay Lightning coming up at home, and then they play the St. Louis Blues in exactly 1 week from tonight over in St. Louis, and let's see. I'm looking up. Just bear with me for a second while I look up the schedule. Okay, there you go. The Flyers play the Tampa Bay Lightning, and then there is one more home game for the Flyers before they head to St. Louis. They play the Boston Bruins Monday night at 7:00. So you have the Tampa Bay Lightning coming up Saturday night at 7, the Boston Bruins on Monday night at 7, and then they go to St. Louis to play the St. Louis Blues, which will be an 8:00 game on NBCSN, the Wednesday night hockey. Years ago, they call it Wednesday Night Rivals, but they changed it to Wednesday Night Rivals last year. And I remember going back when I was little. When I used to go to McDonald's, they used to have the Power Play sweepstakes to win a chance to go to the Flyers game. Those were the days, going back to the 90s. But they stopped doing that a long time ago. But but anyhow, a good victory for the Flyers. Hope we'll see how they do. All Justin Braun is hurt, and so is Shane Gostisbehere. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether if Shane Gostisbehere is out. He really hasn't done a damn thing this season. I mean, he scored maybe 1-2 goals this season, but he does have a knee injury for Shane Gostisbehere, and Justin Braun has a groin injury. So he will be out for the next couple weeks, at least until after the All-Star break. But but I was very proud that Eddie Olchuk was wearing Oscar Strong T-shirt. I do want to get the Oscar Lindblom T-shirt. Oscar Strong Oscar Strong, and at some point I'll go to their website and get the T-shirt. Hopefully, Modell's or Dick's should be able to sell them. But that'd be cool. But anyhow, I don't want to take up too much of your time. But thanks as always for giving me your time to watch the Flyers videos. This is the post game version of Season of the Fan of the Flyers, part 1 and part 2. So let's go Flyers, and yeah. We'll see what they do, and I'm going to the Sixers game tomorrow with Neil B, aka the Mighty Fan. We're both excited, and I'm also going to the Flyers Penguins game 2 weeks from tonight with my buddy Big Steve, and we're excited about that too. So, but all right, everybody, take care, and I'll see you all in my next video. All right, take care now. Bye bye.